Hi everyone, it's JG here with Earth 5D, back for another pick a card reading. I hope you are well in the world and that this video finds you in good spirits. We're asking the question today, what is my person's intentions versus my intentions? And we'll do two spreads to see what your intentions are versus theirs, to see, kind of compare. Okay guys? So I have 3 flowers here. For pile 1, we have an orange flower. For pile 2, we have this really pretty little pink one that's very fragrant. And for pile 3, we have this yellow one. You guys would probably know the names of these. I am not too sure. They are from the garden outside. Alright guys, so take a moment and choose your pile. I also just wanted to thank you for being part of the channel. Thank you for your energy and your love. I love you guys very much, and I hope you're feeling good and that you're feeling optimistic for the future. I'm feeling optimistic for you. If you haven't joined me over on Instagram, the link is down below. And also, I have a new sister channel called Earth 5D University where I'll be sharing spiritual guidance and information on manifestation and raising your consciousness to have a very happy and fulfilling life, both in your love life and life in general. All right guys, so we're gonna start with pile 1. If you chose pile 1, welcome to your reading. I'm so glad you're here at Earth 5D. Feeling very blessed that you are sharing your energy and being part of the channel. I am going to shuffle, and we're going to look first at your spread to see where you're coming in terms of what your intentions are. Actually, I'm actually feeling guided to start with your person's intentions first, okay? So let's do that. I'm going to use the traditional Rider-Waite for that one. Okay. Person's intentions, actually. Hold on, guys. Found that one was flipped over. Pre-flipped over, so we're not going to count that. Gonna do a quick shuffle. I usually only shuffle on camera during my private readings, but didn't have time today to sort through and make piles. We're just gonna do it live. Here we go. Okay, so your person's feelings, their intentions, I should say, which has a lot to do with their feelings, right? We have the 10 of Cups, the Page of Wands. We also have a tiny ant. Sorry, these are probably little tiny ants from the garden. So I'm gonna keep going, okay? I'm just gonna pick cards till I feel like Spirit is saying to stop, and I will interpret them. Okay, we have the 9 of Cups. So their love is growing, you know. 9 to 10, they're feeling a lot of emotion that they want a happy family with you. Look at that 10 of Cups. They want to share a happy family with you, a family life. That is their intention. So there was something that was making them feel out in the cold, like their intention was kind of keeping them out in the cold, sort of thing. But there's new love here. And new opportunity, new energy for communication. So I do feel like your person's intention is to communicate with you real soon. And I'm just going to put all these major arcana up here. Four of Coins, 5 of Coins. The Magician, the Hermit, So your person has definitely been in hermit mode and spiritual growth mode. Definitely going within to discover what their feelings are for you. Their intention was to go do that so that they can have a fresh start with the Fool here. So that divine masculine energy really enjoys solitude for self-discovery. It seeks it to learn about. They need that energy, the divine masculine energy, to learn about themselves so that they can be successful. So this is the Chariot here. So there's success coming from this time of quiet. And there's a new beginning coming. So their intention is to have a new beginning, to have the world with you. They've been they feel like they have manifested you. They've been working on manifesting this connection with you. And they feel like you've been looking on your shadow side too, Divine Feminine, with your High Priestess energy here. And that you've been manifesting this too. I feel like you both have been trying to manifest this. It's just you express it in so different ways, so many different ways. But your person's intention is to really connect with you on this higher level. They want a family with you. They want a new beginning. Their intention is to have new love with you with the Ace of Cups, to talk to you, to communicate how they're feeling, and really I have the 3 other cards here, to really walk away from this heartache and really try to embrace this passion they have for you. This is a very sexual card for me, guys. The 8 of Wands is like really having sexual feelings towards you and really wanting to move fast towards that 10 of Cups now. So if you guys are in a place, if you were, he or she, depending on who you're watching for, were in a place of really holding back their feelings, you know, kind of being conservative is the word I'm hearing, on holding back their feelings, and, you know, just really probably not even realizing that they were doing that. Maybe conscious for some of you, maybe that was conscious for some of you not. So they do want to walk away from this heartache. They do want to walk away from holding back, you know. It doesn't feel good to hold back. They were feeling stifled, I feel. They're ready to like release with all this wand energy. This is wish fulfillment, you guys. So their intention is to have wish fulfillment with you. They do feel like you are their High Priestess, their divine counterpart. They feel that you're very mysterious and beautiful, and they want to give you the world. And I feel like right here is usually where the center energy is for my readings. And with this communication coming towards you, I feel like they want to communicate that they want the world with you, this moving forward energy. And it's derived from this time of success. It's coming from the solitude. So the Hermit's surrounded by the Chariot and the Fool. So it is a new beginning is coming because of the quiet, pile 1. So they needed that time to connect with their higher self, to connect with source energy, to God energy, the masculine side, so that they could have this new beginning Ace of Cups with you, is what I'm seeing as their intention, guys, okay? So this is about manifestation. This is about grounding energy and making it really happen in reality here. So I feel like that's their intention. And there's action behind this. It's not like this is a very actionable energy. And I'll say one more word about the Devil there. I feel like their intention was to look at their shadow side regarding you, with the High Priestess energy next to you here, next to the Devil. So some of you were doing your own shadow work and needed your person to step away so that you could look at yourself and get out of that needy energy, and to really kind of embrace yourself in the areas where you needed to grow. And it is doing that shadow work and facing their own shadow side as well, that they've been, you know, in relationship to you, that they've been able to manifest the world. Okay, guys, so that's how I'm really experiencing the energy of your person's intention. So they want success. They want a new beginning with love here. They want to communicate that they want the world to you. They want to manifest their dreams. They have a lot of sexual desire for you because you're their high priestess, and they want a really happy family life. So the energy that stands out here the most for me, just feeling it, and I'm getting the visualization, is the Ten of Cups. It was the first out. The World was the first out. The Ace of Cups, because it just feels very strong. And also the Fool and the Chariot. So it's a successful new energy coming to you is what I'm feeling. This is their intention, guys. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at your intentions, pile 1, and see how they compare. Okay. So I'm going to choose a deck here. Pile 1, your intentions. Whoa. You're not holding back. That's good. So we have the King of Fire. So you're having a lot of passionate feelings. You're planning for your future, optimistically waiting for your ships to come in, right? You're feeling optimistic and patient. Maybe you haven't felt patient in the past, but in this energy, current energy, when you're here during this reading, do you feel a sense of calmness and like passionate anticipation is what I'm feeling. Okay, so you both want success. The Chariot, the first out of the gate. So that's where you're really marrying each other right now. So you both want success out of this, which is lovely, right, Paula? Hangman. Okay, so your intention is to get a new perspective on your person so that you can have success. Two Cups, because you're looking forward to this, loving partnership. You want a partner, a companion. You want to share your love with somebody, with them. That's it's speaking a little bit too of commitment. I feel like you wouldn't mind something committed. You feel like your intention is to have this happen, this success, because it's fated. I feel like you're looking into your person's, you feel that I'm at the soul level, and you're looking into their histories at the soul level, and you're watching and knowing. You have a certain knowingness, I feel, that this is the person for you because you've known them for so many lifetimes, so many universes and lifetimes. So you feel your intention is to be strong here, to carry that divine feminine energy, and to be successful. So it's interesting how you're contributing in different ways, but you want the same thing. So you have, I feel like you do have inner conflict with the Five of Swords, right? But who doesn't? Who doesn't? So I feel like you're a little bit walking the tightrope here with this ballerina on the tightrope, and very sensitive. This card really, the imagery is what's really speaking to me. You just feel like this is a very sensitive topic, and your intention with your person is to kind of like play your cards right and just be very, not overstep your bounds, to really try to be strategic. And I think you do have inner conflict because you're wondering about this connection. Like, is it me or is it you? Kind of like thing. That's what I hear. Is it me or is it you? If there's any conflict in this connection, I do feel like you're willing and able to have a new perspective on it and to share this passion. I'm seeing this King energy as you. You're getting more in your divine masculine, whether you're watching for a male or female. And you're exercising patience. So I feel like your intention is to sit this out until it's successful, because it's fated. So you're like, yeah, whatever it takes, right? If I have to wait for my ship to come in, okay, then I'm gonna wait for my ship to come in. And if you are in a situation where there's a third energy taking you out, pulling you away, I feel like you want to choose your person. You want to celebrate with them. You want your love to grow. And I feel like you don't want to be distracted. You'd prefer being with them, with the Two of Cups. You'd prefer not to have a distraction, whether it's family, work, kids, another person, another commitment. So yeah, I feel like your intention is to move full force with your person nowadays, and maybe that's changed for you. So Queen of Water here. So many of you who are watching are water signs. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So yeah, you want a second chance here, and I feel like you're gonna get it because of all of the with the Ace of Cups and your person's intention, and also you want a solid beginning here because you know that that's faded here for you with the with the Ace of Coins. It's like a grounded new beginning here. It's like you've always known. So these, like I said, this usual middle energy is and I just do it intuitively, that's just how it shakes out, is the Chariot is lined up with the Three of Cups. So you want success, you don't want that distraction, and you want to like invest your heart in this situation. So with the Strength and the Five of Air, you know, it's conflicting, it's difficult to be this strong, but yet you're doing it. So with the Wheel of Fortune and the Two of Cups, you feel like it's fated, that you'll be together and to have a new beginning, because you know that it's like your truth, you know. And so with the Hangman, you're seeing things in a new perspective, that you could be patient, you're willing. And with the Temperance card, you know, the universe is blending your energy so that you can show up with this King energy, you know. And you know, it is balancing out the masculine and feminine with the Queen of Water, that can be very in emotion, very washed away by emotion. So this masculine energy is there to kind of balance you out. And that's allowing you to have patience. It's a more masculine energy. It's not a desperate energy of like, I have to have it now, you know. So with Queen of Fire, I need it now, like Gollum in the Lord of the Rings. My precious. You know, I get it. I totally get it. So with Queen of Fire, you guys are just, you feel like your intention is that you're really well matched. You know that that's true. So your intention is to have answer the call, to have a second chance here, guys. So I do feel like that's here for you. Your person's you have a little bit, I do feel like you feel who's watching this, the viewer, you know, you've had to really put in the effort, and you're conflicted about that, but I do feel like your intentions are really lining up. So with the Four of Air, right, we've all been in the quiet and in a meditative state, and so that's causing change, positive change. The Wheel of Fortune, swinging and turning, cranking, you know, cranking this energy together, pulling it together, moving that. I see gears, like when you, in an old mill, when you ground grains, you know, you used a mill, and like turning those wheels, that's like, feel like that's what's happening for you. And wheels turning, and it's like, it's going, the gears are cranking, you know, and this is getting up and running. And so Eight of Earth, this has been just a huge learning, and I feel like you've been learning, and that's what's causing you to grow. All right, pile one. So I think I'll leave it at that, guys. If you need help with your own personal situation, feel free to reach out for a private reading. My information is down below. It's like 5-day wait from when you're booking, 5 business days. Okay, guys. So let us get some charms. Pile one. Let's look at the charms in terms of mutual intentions, okay? Take what resonates, guys, with these dates. A blank one. This is funny, you guys. I'll tell you what that means to me for you guys. Okay, so take these as dates for confirmation. I think you can add them. I feel like you can add these together, and I feel like the angel number 4 is really prominent here, and don't ask me why, I'm just sensing that. Two. I feel like you're really balancing each other out, because I almost read the Ace of Pentacles as the 2, and so I feel like there's a balancing happening here mutually. So you guys are mutually getting a lot of clarity here. And with the starseed, this is like my little astronaut guy, alien guy. So you got your mutual connection is to understand how you know each other in the multiverse. There's very deep curiosity. How do you know each other? And then this becoming clear. So with this blank one, this is about the, you know, there's so much unwritten here that you can fill in the blank. Your person had the Magician. They're happy there's somewhat of a blank canvas here where they can create onto this relationship something positive and beautiful to have that 10 of Cups. So with the, I'm taking this as the letter O. Some of you might read that as a 0. I think you could take what resonates. It could be like someone's license plate or phone number has a 0 in it, is what I'm feeling. Yes, guys. All right, Powen, that's what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked it, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Drop a comment below. I love to hear how you guys interpret these. And if you haven't joined and subscribed to the channel, would love to have you as part of the 5D family, where we're enjoying raising consciousness and bringing love into our lives, you know? So much love and much appreciation. Bye for now, Pile 1. Okie dokie. If you guys chose the pink flower, this is your reading. See doodle. I have a bunch of these little ones shoved in this vase. So yeah, maybe we'll just add another one. There we go, guys. So I'm glad you're here. If you chose the little pink flower, we're looking at his intentions or hers intentions versus yours, okay? Their intentions versus yours. So we're gonna look at their intentions first, okay? Glad you're here, Pile 2. Hope wherever you are in the world that you're feeling as sunny as the first card you just got. That's nice. And on the bottom was the 4 of Wands. I don't read reversals, I read combinations. Page of Cups, Strength. Okay. Wow. Universe is like, just keep taking them off the bottom. So then I'm going to take 1 off the top. Okay, guys, 2 off the top, I'm hearing. Okay, so let's take a look. Their intentions. Okay, they do want a positive outcome, and they do feel like this is fated. You know, they feel like something good's happening here. The wheel's turning. They feel strong. They want to be strong because they know that there's something very different about your connection. They do feel like this 11-11 union, and they feel like, wow, what is this? You know, they're very confused by it, and they're also noticing that it's making them change a great deal with the Devil energy. They're being called to look at their shadow side, and I feel like they're willing to do that. So a lot of these cards here have a divine feminine feel to it. So your person, I feel, is like really getting in touch with their divine feminine side. I feel whoever's, because most of the people on my channel are women, but but just know whoever you're watching for, that they're getting in touch with their divine feminine side. And so that's causing them to look at their shadow self. And it's causing a bit of a shock here. So I do feel like your person is having an energy awakening. I do often read this card as like a Kundalini rising, a tower moment of very positive energy can cause a tower moment where you feel like you're losing control. And if, you know, no one really likes to lose control, right? So it's that control that we feel safe. And sometimes it's the exact opposite. It's when we let go that we're safe. So that's when I've had to learn, and I feel like a lot of my clients have to learn too, is to trust the universe. So I do feel like it's exciting though, because when you look at your shadow side like that, and you can identify the places that are, if your person can identify the places that are blocking, then they can be released. So your person's having a purging, I'm feeling, and it's giving them a lot of mental clarity, and they're balancing out their shadow side here, guys. So with the fortune, Wheel of Fortune here, I feel like this lines up nicely with the Four of Wands, that your person is, they intend to make this work because they feel like it is their fate, their destiny. And with the Lovers here, you know, they think you're a love of a lifetime, and that's their intention, is that to put you into that place in their life. So as a choosing you. So you guys have a lot of major arcana. So you guys have had many, you know, it's a very powerful connection, and you've had many different lifetimes to get to know one another in different circumstances. So you probably felt like when you met this person, or that you knew them very well. And I think your person felt like they knew you very well. And that was probably pretty startling, because when you meet someone, especially when you're intimate with them, it's just like, whoa, it's just like overpowering sometimes, these connections. And so I feel like your person, once you guys were intimate, if you haven't been intimate yet, then they're thinking about it. But if you have been intimate, meaning sexual, then I feel like it really threw your person like into a spiritual growth, into a moment. It's like that, this minute that happens, snap. And like that's the minute some of them go away, right? But I don't really necessarily feel that go away energy here, pile 2. I feel like this is a moving towards you energy. They might be a little hot and cold, a little bit like, one day I'm into it, next day I'm not into it. But just know that they do want to give and take equally with you. They do want to explore this divine union, and their intention is to eventually move forward with a great deal of flurry, like, and fury too. Like they just want to rush in at some point and take control. But again, they're trying to balance that control. So they do want to tell you that they feel like you bring them a lot of joy with the Page of Cups. I do feel like there's communication here. So your person's intending, pile 2, to speak to you about their intensity of feelings. The Four of Wands, that's the 1111 union card for me. And so that is like a twin flame, divine union. Call it what you want in terms of what words or labels you feel comfortable with, but it's definitely like a divine counterpart. And your person's intention is to balance their feminine side. They are learning what it means to be the emperor and still be strong and kind and receptive, instead of, you know, controlling, and it's almost like and a little bit manipulative, you know, because sometimes men can use logic, or women, depending on who's carrying the masculine energy. So take what resonates. That masculine energy can use logic and reason to reason themselves out of something that is really meant for them in their heart. So I feel like that's what's happening here. Their intention is to learn what it means to balance out their shadow side, and to have this new passionate beginning with the Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords. So mental clarity that brings about newfound passion, Page of Cups energy to express their love. So Knight of Swords, this is also moving forward. I feel like the Four of Cups is giving way to this energy of mental clarity. So their intention is, with this mental clarity, to end this, take the cup finally and run it towards you, okay, with love and mental clarity, guys. That's what I'm feeling here for their intentions. So definitely they're feeling a sense of wanting to be fair, good leader, and give just as much as you are. They want to invest in this and be generous with you in their love. So they're seeking balance. Here's their intention, and they're seeking happiness with you because they feel it's fated. They're blending their energy with you, even if it's in the ethers that's happening. And just got to chill in my head, and that usually means like a goosebumps. You know, something magical happening here. Okay, pile 1. All right, sorry, pile 1. Okay, pile 2. So that is the first person. That is your person that you're wondering about. That's their intentions towards you. Now let's look at your intentions and how they compare. I know we're all there with bated breath, like, what's gonna happen? My intentions are lining up, right? Okay. Just gonna cut the cards here. Woo. Okay. You want justice, right? Of course. Who doesn't? Four of Cups. Okay, so if your person's, yeah, because they have the Four of Cups too. So you want justice during this time of confusion and holding back, you know? You're like, what gives, you know? If we are the lovers, then why? Then why are you not receiving my cup? But we did see that they eventually do, and they walk towards you with that Page of Cups. So we have the Knight of Swords here with the Messenger of Air. Those two are very much matching, aren't they? You want transformation. You want a death and resurrection here so you can have your justice. You want this to move along. You want to be valued. You want to be chosen and valued. Your intention is to feel your own value through this, that you would be valued by them. You want, yes, look at you both want the Four of Wands. So that's super exciting. I'm glad to see that. You want this transformation to occur so you can have the Four of Wands. So you can have your person rush in with mental clarity. To have, you know, the Ace of Cups. So your person's bringing the Ace of Coins and the Ace of Swords, and you're bringing the Ace of Water. So you guys are lined up in terms of wanting new energy, wanting a new start. That's if you don't that's if you're not together. Some of you will be together and they still want a new start. They want transformation. They want rebirth in the connection. They want justice. Yeah, so the double fours here, I do feel like your intention was to hold back and to hold back a bit, just because you had to check out the situation and make sure that your person is coming forward, you know? I feel like you want to end confusion though, and you want to end that holding back, because you want this passionate new beginning. I have the Empress here. Aww. You guys have some heartache. Who doesn't, right? So I empathize with you. So I do feel like you want to end the stress, you know? There's some things you just really want to walk away from. And a lot of that has to do with, you know, just really a lot of stress and anxiety. So whether it's in your everyday life or it's in this connection, you know? I don't think you want this anymore. It feels like you want change, spiritual growth. So you're developing your divine masculine and feminine and balancing that out really nicely. And I think that's why you've been holding back. You needed to get your footing, you know, you needed to kind of get your footing, get your sea legs, as they say, the first time you walk on a ship. So with the Eight of Cups, I feel like you're walking away from anxiety. You're walking away from holding back because you want this new passionate beginning. And you feel like that's going to give you a sense of justice. So I do feel like that's your intention here, is to also be forthright with your feelings, to move forward towards the Four of Wands energy, the 11-11 union energy, for this new beginning, this new transformation. And with the Empress, I do feel like you're beginning to really understand your power and know your own value. And in knowing your own value, everyone else can know your value too. You're learning to be honest with yourself. With the Seven of Swords. So a lot of transformation. You're learning how to also manifest, become a manifester, to have your wishes come true with this person, to release confusion. I feel like that's the Eight of Cups energy that you're walking away from, is anxiety and confusion. And heartache, right? No more. Because your intention is for justice at the end of the day. And I do believe that you're going to get it based on what we saw in your person's spread. Yes, you want this passion again. Knight of Fire. I'm not sure why I said again. But for some of you, you know, some of you who don't know this person very well, you'll remember them from another time and space. Yes, for this passionate communication. And your person, they have Page of Cups energy. They want to talk. And you have the Page of Fire energy. So there's a lot of similarities, and I do believe there's a lot of complementary energy. Okay, pile 2. So I'm going to leave it at that. I do feel like you're walking away from a great deal of heartache, and it's just because you are being more honest with yourself with the 7 of Air. And frankly, you're tired of the anxiety and confusion. So you're going to walk away with that, with the 8 of Cups as your intention, because you're tired of kind of being idle, the double 4 energy. Not idle, but just really careful, really kind of holding back, because you want this new beginning. You want to be in your power, and you are feeling spiritual, like you're growing and are able to transform and manifest this with them. Okay, guys? All right, pile 2, let's move on to some charms. We're going to look at the charms in terms of how your energies are gelling now together as mutual intention. What are your mutual intentions? We have an A and a U. Oh, my friends in Australia. Shout out, Aussie. That's cool. Take what resonates though, guys. These. So take also what resonates with these numbers in terms of add them together. Angel numbers. July, I feel, is a powerful time for you and your person. July 3rd, right around. So you both want clarity, and you both want to bring in this higher energy. So that's good. You both want to be together. You want to be stuck together. And you both want to make positive change and take small actions that cause a massive positive changes, is what I'm hearing. You want to take little action to create positive change. And you both are involving, you know, your angel team with you here. You're both involving the other side, your light family to help, your angel family to help. So that's really good, guys. Okay, pile 2, I hope this has served you. If you need help with your own situation, feel free to reach out for a private reading. The information is down below in the description box. There's just about a 5-day business day wait from when you book. And what else, guys? Make sure you drop a comment. I care about how you feel. If you liked it, make sure you like it. If you think your friends would enjoy it, also share it with them, please. Gotta spread that love and high vibrational energy. So if you haven't become part of the 5D family, would love to have you here. Okay, pile 2, I do hope this has assisted you, and I will see you in the next reading. Bye for now. Okay, pile 3, if you chose this beautiful yellow flower from the garden, has ants on it. This is your reading, guys. This is for you. So we're asking the question, what is my person's feeling versus my feeling? I'm sorry, my person's intention versus my intention, which does include how they feel. But we're going to look at intentionality, and we're going to start with your person first, okay? So what is your person feeling for you? What are they feeling about you? What is their intention? What is their intentionality here with you, the viewer? Alrighty. Let's see. We've got cards flying. It's good. We have the Moon. We have 9 of Pentacles. 4 of Cups. Interesting. A lot of the piles have overlapping energy this time. Sometimes they're very different. Alright guys, what else do we have? So I'm going to organize these in the way that Spirit's guiding me to. Emperor here, we have Justice, the Moon, the Wheel, Queen of Cups, 7 of Wands. Okay, this is how it's feeling different than the other 2. Knight of Wands, Seven of Wands. They want a victory with you guys. They want to work hard and develop and learn from this, because they feel like this is a fated connection. They feel like it's a divine union somehow. I don't know if they know those words, but I do feel like they feel like this is a very special connection that they want to invest in. And with the 4 of Cups, yeah, they might not have known that. The 4 of Cups came out in seemed like every pile. Let's see. It's interesting because there's been a lot of female energy happening in your person's feelings and intentions towards you. So apparently I'm supposed to talk about their feelings because I keep bringing it up. So for pile 3, we'll talk about their feelings and intentions because it just keeps coming to me. I'm actually going to close my door, guys. We're all together here, the family. So just feeling into the energy, guys. There's a lot going on here. Okay, so your person wants to bring justice to this connection because there's something that they haven't been able to see. And I feel like they haven't been able to see your value as much as you had wanted it, as much as they had hoped. It's kind of like this feeling like they're kicking themselves a little bit, like Grandma used to say that. They feel like they're kicking themselves, meaning like, darn it, I wish I would have grabbed that cup from this lovely person when I had the chance, you know? So I do feel like they're feeling, I guess what it is here is to understand their intentions, you have to understand their feelings as well, is what I'm hearing. So with pile 3, they know you brought a cup toward them. They know you're the Queen of Cups, you know, and they know you're so valuable. And I feel like they didn't make a decision, as much as they wanted to, for it to honor you and to give you what you needed, whatever it was that you needed at the time. So some of you, you'll have known this person very, very well. Some of you don't know them as much as other piles, but take what resonates, because there's many of you here and many of your situations are different, I can tell, in pile 3. So the feeling though is that they missed something here and they're kind of kicking themselves about it, and they didn't see something, and they now want to decide to bring justice to the situation. they want to work on this. They want to do a better job. Pile 3, your person. They want to work on this. They want to do better work so that they can come towards you with the Knight of Wands for a victory here. To have this house, to have this fated connection, to have the castle. They want to defend this connection, you guys. It's becoming clear in the energy that they want to defend this connection because somehow they missed out on something. And I wouldn't use the word regretful. I feel like it was a learning process, and that's why we see the 8 of Pentacles. But their intuition, they're really working to develop their intuition, and that's changing them. So they're beginning to understand this is a fated situation with the Wheel of Fortune. It's not something that I can manipulate because it just is what it is, sort of thing. And so they're beginning to realize that they want to bring justice to what they no longer could see. They want to bring, not have that blindness with the 2 of Swords, not have that looking away or not wanting to see. They want to choose it to work on this. So they're working currently on their intuition. This main energy here in the reading is them working on their intuition. That's their intention, trying to get to know themselves at a deeper level. And the Knight of Wands, it's causing them to realize it's fated, and their intention is to come towards you for a victory and defend this relationship. And so if they, screwed up, they want to make it, it's not like they just want to bring justice because they want to see this come to fruition with you. So if this isn't happening in your life currently, then this is something that's happening within them currently. This is their intention with you, is to have the 4 of Wands. It's fated. Okay, guys, so they're going to make, their decision making is going to get better due to the fact that they're integrating this feminine intuitive energy. And so if some of them are not showing you that they're working on this, they are. They are behind the scenes, sort of thing. Okay, guys? So that's what I see as their intention. They want that 4 of Wands. They want that divine union, 11-11 union card is in my readings. So this is something that they feel now is worth defending. And they want to pick you up on that horse and have this castle with you. So that's their intention currently, guys. All right. Let's look at yours. I like starting with the masculine energy first. I think a lot of readers start with the feminine energy first. Take what resonates, guys. Whether you're watching for male or female, it's not as relevant as the energy, of course, right? Whoever's carrying that divine masculine or feminine energy. So that was the divine masculine energy. And now we're going to the divine feminine, okay, guys? It's just that the majority of you are female. Because I can look at the statistics on my website on Earth 5D and see. I can't see who you are, so don't worry. Okay, so you want the 10 of Earth with this person. So you wanted a commitment. You want a deeper commitment. You're going to hear my kids in the background and the cat and everything because we're all here together. So we have the Ace of Wands. We have the Queen of Cups. I'm sorry, this is the Knight of Cups. It's interesting because in this deck, the Knights are female. So it's easy to get tripped up on that. So that is the Knight of Cups. So you want them to come towards you with the cup of love, and they're coming towards you with the cup of passion, which is pretty cool because it looks like you're down with the passion as well with the Ace of Fire. I do feel like this Tower card is about having a castle, and even though this card is usually about things falling apart, in this card something has already fallen and something is already being restored, and we see a castle behind that rock, the crumbling. So I do feel like you want to make something really good out of something that could have been disappointing. might have been disappointing to you, because you're still down for that 10 of coins, and that's the 10 of coins is a deep commitment and a family life, and having this person close to you, having this person, having a legacy with them, having this person as like a husband or wife, or having this person as creating a family and a legacy with this person that lasts a long time, like a lifetime. So it looks like you're okay with a new beginning here. Your intention is for a new beginning, and to salvage like what has seemingly fallen away. And it looks like with the 5 of Cups, you know, you're feeling disappointed, but you're still, you know, you're still open to either moving towards your person or them moving towards you. And it looks like you're getting in your divine masculine energy here to have the courage really to be strong, because that the divine masculine energy for a divine feminine, it feels like pretty foreign, because you typically, the divine feminine in this day and age has been very emotional, very like almost like obsessive or obsessed. And so you notice how easy it is for someone carrying the divine masculine energy to just cut it off completely, right? They're just like whoosh. And that's when you guys tell me they ghosted you or they left you. How could they do that? And it's like sometimes the extremes when we come at, because I am a female, and I bounce in and out of divine masculine and feminine, you know, but there's been times in my life where I've felt very like emotional and desperate, and during those times the person has usually taken the same stance, only in the opposite direction. So because we're mirroring each other to the extreme here. So that's what I feel is balancing here. So if you are a divine feminine watching this video and you relate to that energy, then I see you getting in your divine masculine quite a bit and taking a look at the Tower and what you think is crumbling and seeing something optimistic so you can have a new beginning and not feeling quite as emotional with it. Just feeling like, okay, I'm disappointed, but I still want that Ace of Fire. I still am able and willing to have the 10 of coins. I'm willing to have that. I'm willing to experience that in this lifetime, is what I see as your intention. New beginning, new passionate beginning, because you're making that decision. Okay, so your intention is to make a good decision, to honor your worth, and to answer a call. Have a, yeah, this is a really powerful energy here. If you are the viewer here on pile 3, you have a very deep soul, a deep long, you know, you have a long history of being a human and being in other universes as well. You have, your soul's there's a really rich history, I can just tell. And so, you know, you want the world, you want divine understanding of this masculine energy. You don't want to settle for less. You want to, like, full understanding. And so that's beautiful. You want to learn. So does your person. You both are mirroring that. And so I feel like you're complementing each other, because he wants, you know, the divine masculine, meaning the divine masculine energy, wants a second chance, basically. They want to, not that they just want justice, right? And you want, you know, a second chance. And so that's good. Because that equates to coming together in a slightly different, you're more disappointed, and they're feeling more like, damn, I missed the mark. But at the same time, I see the 10 of Earth, and I also see the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel like that's an energy that's you both share. The Strength card, like, you're coming to this with all of your tools. You're coming to this with all of your tools as a divine feminine. And you want the 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. So you want it, literally you want it all with them, with the world too. And the, you know, 20 card 21 in the major arcana is the World. You want to have it all with them. You want this new beginning, and your person, I feel like they do too. So we have the Chariot. So you're looking at this in terms of success. Look at how deep your feelings are for them. You really recognize them with all these major arcana. This is something, this person, you've known them. I feel like you have more understanding than most people would. I can really relate to that because I tend to be over forgiving at times. Still share a little bit. Sometimes I'm over forgiving, and so. But there's a time when you just have enough wisdom to know that you're okay. You know that you're strong. You're stronger sometimes than the other person, and you just have the knowledge that others don't. And so that knowledge and wisdom makes you stronger, and you know, it makes you more powerful in some ways. So know that too, okay, pile 3? So your intention is to feel your value and your worth here, and to move forward with this passion. So I feel like you guys are just bridging, like you're really close. So if you know this person very well, then success is here on the horizon. If success is on the horizon either way, but you guys are going to be at different stages of this. So even though I'm not seeing any cards that necessarily say you have to be patient, I'm just feeling that. Because it's like you're here and you're just about to come, like just about to, like that, you know? So, and even if you're in the same house, right? And this has been, you've been together a long time, this is still like change, a really positive change for the better for you guys. Okay, pile 3, so I'm going to leave it at that. There's a lot here. If you need help with your own situation, feel free to reach out. The information to book a reading with me is down below in the description box. Let's take a look at some charms. We have an M and an S. You guys got the most charms by far. 12 and 3 and a 2. Wow. So I say wow because there's going to be a lot of dates and numbers you can derive from these numbers. So something about the numbers in this charm spread is significant to you. I do feel like July also keeps coming up as in terms of like having some really major movement for the better. So here we have the cherry blossom. So this is about you mutually enjoying, like sharing the fruits of your labor. You mutually want this angelic help. You're willing and you're open to that. You're willing to take small steps to get a big reward. And you're willing to kind of be humble and to ground this connection and to deepen this. These are your mutual energies that you share. You're willing to be connected and not let go, pretty much. All right, pile 3, I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you like it, make sure you give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, would love to have you as part of the Earth 5D family. Invite you to subscribe to the channel if you're feeling called. And yeah, guys, drop a comment below and let us know how you interpreted this reading. Sending you much love. Thank you so much for being here, guys. Bye for now.